Hello, my name is Luke Smith,
Joseph Inge,
Connor Morling,
and Elliot Gear.
and this is our evaluation for our media coursework. Throughout our production, we have used a variety of traditional comedic techniques. This has been done to help convey that the genre is comedy. One way we have done this is through the use of dialogue. Within the dialogue, we have used sarcasm. Sarcasm is used frequently within our target audience. Therefore, as a comedic technique, it is easily relatable to them.
Oh yeah, that was slightly slower.
You can see this especially with the character of Elliot, who frequently uses sarcasm. Furthermore, near the end of our final cut of the trailer, you also see Joseph using this sarcasm when talking back to Lucas.
On top of this, we used different types of lighting within our trailer. We made use of high-key scenes, making the shots appear less scary, more upbeat, and gives a warm feeling, as well as certain darker scenes to add contrast. We also made use of emotion and attempting to invoke it. We wanted to do this to make people laugh. We can see this in the slow motion moment in the trailer.
Oh yeah, that was slightly slower.
As well as just generally throughout.
Throughout the production, we've also used special effects. You can see this clearly with the original intent of using tennis balls that were edited with bright colours. These bright colours are stereotypically associated with the comedy genre, as it connotes both happiness and joy. We therefore break this convention, as these bright tennis balls are actually being pelted at the characters, which makes them feel discomfort. However, because this doesn't really fit in with the narrative itself, we end up removing this clip from our production as it didn't fit well with the narrative.
Another way we have used comedic conventions in our trailer is via the use of sound effects. The main comedic sound effect that we used in our trailer originally was the tennis balls. This relates to the comedy as it emphasises the confusion that the characters are experiencing in the trailer, which some people might find funny. However, due to corrections and feedback we received, we decided that this bit was unnecessary, so we decided to remove it. Due to this, we decided to incorporate flames of a dragon.
We also used a variety of traditional supernatural techniques throughout to convey that the subgenre was supernatural. One of these techniques was the use of voiceovers, which are frequently used within supernatural film trailers. Therefore, we've included them within our own production. Our voiceovers also contain a slightly darker undertone in order to help develop the ideals of the supernatural genre. However, these have been removed from the final trailer as they did little to explain the narrative and originally caused confusion for those who watched the trailer.
Another supernatural convention we used in our trailer was the disappearance of Connor, as well as the door opening to an alternate place. This has been done to keep the audience interested in the production, therefore making them want to see how the story turns out. We also made use of evoking emotion, especially when the door opened at the end of the dark corridor. This had been done to make the audience and also the characters feel uncomfortable and make them want to see where it leads. Another supernatural convention we make use of is low-key lighting. This makes the narrative ominous and therefore makes the audience seem slightly unnerved.
Another way we have used supernatural conventions in our trailer is via the use of props. The main prop that was used is the D20, which is featured in our film poster as well as in our trailer. The die itself is the main focus of the whole film, as it follows the supernatural conventions of a cursed item. We have done this in order to develop the general idea that the dice is the cause of all the supernatural shenanigans, and so therefore the disappearance of one of the main characters, which is Connor.
Additionally, throughout our production, we ended up using a lot of green screen shots in order to convey different locations and depict different scenes within our production. One of which was the superimposing of a forest on the green screen, which was outside of the front door. This was done to give an ominous and sinister feel, which helps with the conventions of the supernatural genre. Furthermore, due to the fact that we ended up removing the special effects with the tennis balls, we ended up including a scene which had flames that burning down from the sky. This was done to convey that a dragon is within the narrative as it relates to the narrative of our trailer and the props that led us to this unnatural event.
Due to the fact we've also added in this dragon, as I just said, we also had to add in special sound effects to make it more realistic, and again to help invoke emotions in our audience such as fear, confusion, panic and worry for the main characters as they are being chased by this dragon.
Throughout our production, we have also attempted to challenge the convention of the props character theory by not using each of the intended character types. However, we have included Lucas, Joe and Elliot, who are arguably the three main protagonists, as they are the main characters within the film trailer, who are on search for Connor, the prize in the trailer, who has gone missing earlier in the narrative. In addition, you could also say that a 20-sided dice could be classified as the donor of the story, as it causes the characters to go on the adventure and attempts to find their missing friend.
In our production, we made use of the following conventions to make our production seem more realistic and fit to commercial standards.
These are just more general ones that will be seen throughout many film trailers and won't be regarded as relatable to comedy or the supernatural genres. This could span across all genres.
We used release info, director/producer credits, production studio name and logo, actor credits, title, and from the creators of.